'Twas the night before Bloxmas, when all through the house every child was excited and clicking their mouse. There was Bloxmas cheer in the Roblox air, kids waiting to see if the festive update is there. The fans all nestled, all snug in their beds, which Bloxmas special to watch going through their heads. One kid watching a Bloxmas film, one kid having a nap. The Nutella household tracking Father Bloxmas on the NORAD map. As it got later, it was nearly that time, when down the chimney Father Bloxmas would climb. But Glossie didn't seem to be asleep. She was feeling peckish, so downstairs she would creep. When suddenly she slammed the fridge door with a clatter. She seemed upset. What was the matter? There was no Nutella, so she headed for her secret stash. But as she walked past the window, there was a bright flash. She grabbed her flashlight from the drawer, put on her coat and raced out the door. As she stepped out into the icy snow, she looked to her left and saw a magical glow. She gasped at what seemed to appear. "Father Bloxmas!" she cried, but no 9 reindeer. She looked at the sleigh that normally flies so quick, and she knew she needed to help Saint Nick. After a few minutes of explaining, it all became clear. Evil Santa had stolen the real sleigh and 9 reindeer. He was sabotaging Christmas night, so they decided to work together and make things right. But what are they going to do with this fake, broken sleigh, with just enough magic dust to save the day? In the North Pole they appeared in a large wooden room, and they were greeted by people wearing funny costumes. "These are my elves, who will help fix the sleigh," Santa said, and the elves went to work in the North Pole shed. Soon a sleigh was stood all gleaming and bright, and after a few more cookies, they headed into the cold night. As Santa took control, Glossie opened up the NORAD app and directed Santa to the evil one on the map. They flew over rooftops, mountains, ocean, and snow, and then suddenly they saw a familiar sight below. They landed on a roof where they saw the stolen sleigh with a stack of stolen presents. They heard someone say,
"What are you doing? Get away from there!"
They turned around to see fake Santa, green suit, blonde hair. "These are my presents, my reindeer, my sleigh. You tried to ruin Bloxmas, but that won't be happening today." All of a sudden, fake Santa burst into tears.
"I never get presents, so I wanted them for myself this year."
Well, Glossie felt bad, but this was no excuse. After comforting fake Santa, they called it a truce. He only wanted a gift for Bloxmas this year. He saw his actions were wrong, and he wanted to help Santa out here. With only a few hours until kids woke up on Bloxmas Day, Glossie came up with an idea. How to save Bloxmas, only a few hours away. We can use both sleighs, delivering the presents in half the time. So back in the sleighs, everyone would climb. They flew around the world, returning presents back under the trees, and by 6 a.m., they had finished delivering the gifts with ease. Santa flew back to Glossie's house in the snow. "Thank you so much for saving Bloxmas. Back to the North Pole I go!" She waved farewell as he flew off into the sky, and she climbed upstairs into her bed, all cozy and dry. She drifted off to sleep, but was awoken by some chatter. Rusu burst into her room and started to shout at her. "It's Bloxmas, Glossie! Get out of bed!" They ran downstairs to where all the presents were spread. When all of them were opened, and the chocolate was ate, Glossie glanced out the window, saw something next to the gate. As she went outside, she picked up the note. A smile spread across her face when she read what Santa wrote. "Glossie, thank you for helping save Bloxmas Day. You helped make everyone happy today." She put down the note opened the box on the ground. It contained a jar of Nutella. She was the happiest girl around. So that's the end of the story, and this is the last rhyme. Merry Bloxmas to all from Glossy and friends. We hope you have a wonderful time.